Hi, I'm Shobita Nagulenjan. I studied the Bachelor's of Laws at BAC and I graduated in August 2023. Currently, I'm on a gap year in which I have interned at a law firm just to get an idea of how things would be like in the real world for the legal practice. And I'm currently preparing for a solo Bharatanatyam, which is an Indian classical art debut. So I have been learning Bharatanatyam since the age of 4. And I've always been meaning to take some time off to focus on it for a little while. Post-graduation seemed to be the most ideal opportunity. So I think the work experience at a law firm was very eye-opening. It gave me a very holistic view into how it would be like in the practical world of working in a legal field. And it was very interesting to see how aspects of my degree did come into play, and especially researching skills and analyzing information. It was quite comforting to know that much of what I did in my degree was useful, but also that there's a whole vast field of information out there for me to still learn about. Actually, to be honest, initially I was more interested in doing medicine, and law was more of a second option for me. I think the interest grew to me taking up law mainly because I was a debater in high school, and having that opportunity to venture into different topics as a debater, I saw the similarities with a law degree, and a law degree being very versatile, and it touches into so many areas. You go into construction, intellectual property, and so on. And as a person, I'm an individual who likes to know a little about many things. So I found that the law degree would have been most suitable for me, as it's very dynamic in nature. When I decided to study law, the University of London program appeared to be the most ideal choice, mainly because it was cost-effective, as well as it was the most recognized option available. And being able to study the UOL law program has been a very enriching experience, and I'm very grateful that I made the choice of taking up the degree with the University of London. Studying part of a teaching center was definitely a very encouraging experience, because the facilitation and the support of the lecturers, as well as the community of students here, everybody is doing the same thing. So everybody understands what each other is going through. So in that sense, I think it was a very wholesome experience. And I think if I were to have been studying independently, it wouldn't have been as much of a memorable experience. And I think obtaining a degree is a huge milestone. So having the right experience to couple it with is very important here. After completing my gap year, I do see myself continuing to pursue the bar program and continuing with the chambering program and getting called to the bar, and definitely going into a litigation practice for a few years. The program itself was a very academically rigorous program, and for that you always needed to be on your toes, and that I would say it goes well with the personality that I have, which is that if you're going to do something, you need to do it to your very best. And so in acquiring my goals in the future, I think this essential skill that I have developed with studying this program the past 3 years, where you need to always be ready, you need to be willing, passionate at all times. So that, I think, will definitely help me and facilitate in me achieving my goals. I would definitely recommend the University of London program and BAC as a teaching center to future students. Number one, because the University of London program is an extremely prestigious program, and it's extremely academically holistic. And I think it gives you a very gratifying and fulfilling experience of studying the law and being able to really deep dive into very intricate areas of the law. And BAC coupled as a teaching center would be the perfect supplement, in that you get the support you need from the lecturers and being able to understand the material you're learning better. So together, I would definitely recommend the University of London program and BAC to future students.